What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Legit Whiskey Reviews. And today I'll be reviewing, I don't know what I'm going to be reviewing. So this is going to be pretty cool. So usually I'll do blinds on my channels where I'll have two different bottles. So I know that one's one and the other one's the other one. So it'll be two bottles and I'll put them head to head blind. I don't know what's what in the glass. But this time I told my daughter, I have 100+ bottles, and I told her, you know what, pick a bottle. It can be anything, whatever, and pour it in a glass. And she put it in here. I haven't even looked this way or anything, but she put it in here. I told her it can be anything. Just pour it in the glass and I'll try to figure it out. So in this episode I'm gonna try to figure out basically what type of whiskey it is, like the category, whether bourbon, scotch, Irish whiskey, Japanese, whatever it is. I'm gonna try to guess that. I'm gonna try to guess the proof. I might try to guess the age, but a lot of these whiskeys are non-age stated, so I don't know what it could be, and I'm gonna try to guess the proof. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, so I'm gonna try to guess type of whiskey, proof, age, and I'm gonna go from there and just try to figure it out, or at least give my best guess. If I'm in the same category, I'll be happy, but if I'm completely wrong, that's gonna be pretty embarrassing, and that's gonna be really embarrassing. So like I said, I have no idea what's in the glass. I didn't even, when I sat down to record this, I didn't even look behind me. So I don't know what bottle's missing or anything. I didn't look behind me. I didn't look this way. I just sat down and here we are starting it. So yeah, let's get into this. This is going to be interesting. Really fun exercise because I have no idea. Like I said, I have over 100 bottles, and I have no idea what she could have picked to pour in the glass. So it should be fun. All right, so on the color right away, this is kind of light. It's like a gold color. So I don't know, that kind of gives me a clue, but let me go in the nose. Okay. So this is very, very citrusy. It's the first thing I get on the nose. Spicy, citrus. So when I was looking at it, I was thinking, that looks like it could be like a scotch of some type because it's really light. But it's more like a gold color. I've seen some lighter whiskey, but it is gold. It's a little bit lighter. But yeah, so I'm wrong. I don't want to guess too much right now. I'm getting a lot of proof on the nose. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of notes that leans me. It's heading towards like a rye. But I'm not going to try to even guess on the nose alone because that'd be stupid. But yeah, I'm leaning towards, as far as the nose, I'm leaning towards a rye because I'm getting a lot of citrus notes. There's a lot of spice, rye spice coming through. There's a little bit of cinnamon in here. There's a slight caramel note in here. Yeah, I have no idea. Let me go to the palate and I'll get hopefully a better idea. Cheers. First sip of the day. This is, so I can narrow down some categories. This is definitely not a scotch. It's not an Irish whiskey. It's not Japanese. So now I'm narrowing it down basically to like, I don't even think it's American whiskey. So I'm narrowing it down to like two categories, bourbon or rye. And on that first sip, I don't know if it's because my first sip of the day, I'm thinking it's a rye. It was very spicy. The notes that I got on the palate or on the nose, I'm getting on the palate. There's a lot of citrus notes. It was very rye spice forward. a little bit of like cinnamon, pepper. And it's a lingering finish. I need to try it again because, like I said, that was the first sip of the day, so I don't know if the proof that I'm getting is actually the proof of what it is, or is because it's my first sip of the day. So I'm gonna go again. Yeah, the more this sits in the glass, the more I'm getting the rye notes. There's a lot of citrus in this one. Even a little bit of orange peel, a lot of cinnamon. Yeah, and that rye spice and pepper. So I'm really leaning towards rye in this one. But let's try it again. Very, very peppery too. Very spicy. That citrus and cinnamon note still coming through. So I'm definitely leaning towards rye. I'm almost like 90% sure this is a rye. Now, which rye is it? This is where, if I get this right, this will be amazing, because I mean, the ryes that I've had lately, recently, they've been a lot of finished ryes. So, and I'm 90% sure, also 95% sure that this isn't finished at all. This is just a straight, like, punch you in the face rye whiskey. God, I hope I'm not wrong, but this is really tasting like a rye to me. I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm hoping that it's not a high proof or a high rye bourbon, because it could be that too, but this is really giving me like just straight up rye notes. It's even giving me like a 95.5 rye, maybe like an MGP type of rye or something like that, but it's giving me a very, a lot of rye notes. So I'm trying to see if I get any oak. Maybe a little bit, but this also isn't very sweet, which I'm kind of confused about. It's not very sweet, which when I'm drinking ryes, I like a little bit of sweetness to balance out all those rye notes. So I'm not getting a lot of sweetness, so that's really confusing me. But I want to say this is between 105 to 116 proof, around there. I want to say 110 to 116 proof. Yeah, it's a decent proof. It lingers. Very peppery, very spicy. So yeah, I'm gonna guess rye. I could be completely wrong, but I'm gonna guess rye, and I'm gonna guess maybe like a Wild Turkey rare breed rye. Like a rare breed rye is one of my picks. Maybe, what else could it be? I don't even remember the ryes that I have right now. Yeah, I really can't think of the ryes that I had. Like I said, I sat down, I didn't look behind me or anything. But I want to guess like Wild Turkey, and I want to guess like rye. But like I said, it's also giving me like MGP. And I can't think of any MGPs that I have that are 95.5. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of rye here. Yeah. I'm getting a note in here that I cannot figure out what it is. It's like a sweeter note. It leans more towards like caramel, but it's not really a caramel note, but it's that type of note. And I can't pinpoint it, and I know I've smelled this note before. See, now when I go back to the nose, I'm not as convinced this is a rye because it sat here for a while, but Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say rye. This is definitely a rye. It's between 110 to 116 proof around there. And I want to say maybe like a Wild Turkey rare breed rye or something MGP. I don't know what I have. So I say either MGP or Wild Turkey. That's my final guess. And I say this is a rye. As far as the age, I'm not getting too many age notes. So I'm guessing, yeah, I can't guess the age, but there you guys have it. So here we go. I have no idea what I'm drinking, but I'm guessing rye. I'm guessing between 110 and 116 proof, and I'm guessing Wild Turkey or MGP. Here we go. What is it? Holy crap, I was completely wrong. And I haven't had this one in a while, but I remember getting a ton of cinnamon on this one. So what I was drinking today is Ezra Brooks 99 proof. Wow, 99 proof. I've had this bottle probably for like 2 years, and I have not, let me see something here. This is, yeah, distilled and aged in Kentucky. So I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking MGP, and I was thinking rye. This is giving me heavy rye notes. And 99 proof, so I was way off on everything. This is pretty embarrassing. But yeah, just, this drinks like a rye, especially if you're doing it blind. It really drinks like a rye. Like I said, this was my first pour of the day, so that could have been contributed to it, but no excuses. I was thinking rye all the way. And like I said, I narrowed it down to a rye or a bourbon, but that's not saying much. I was way off on the proof. This is non-age stated. It is a straight whiskey, so at least 4 years old, but yeah, I was wrong. So Ezra Brooks 99 proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey is what I was drinking today. This was fun. This was really a fun, exercise to test your skills, just to see if you can kind of narrow down and pinpoint what you're drinking. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I just felt like it lacked sweetness, and I felt like that balance was off because I was getting too much spice, too much cinnamon, stuff like that, but not enough sweetness or fruit or anything like that to kind of balance that, all that rice spice that I was getting. If anybody watching knows what the mash bill is on this, I'd love to know. If you can put it down in the comments, because this really gave me rye whiskey, or even like a high rye mash bill. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, and keep it legit, and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.